Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamson Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there as a community. We can talk about all the things that we love. I recently just saw Cocaine Bear. I can't say that title without laughing, because it sounds so ridiculous. But as the saying goes, truth is stranger than fiction, because this is based off true events. In 1985, there was a huge cocaine problem in the United States. I mean, there probably still is, but more than likely they used different methods to transport it into the country. The way they did it in the 80s, or at least some methods, were they would fly it over the country and just literally drop ship from an airplane their supply. Before I go further, this movie is starring Kerry Russell, Alden Ehrenreich. I didn't think I'd see him in another movie, but here he is. I didn't recognize him. O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ray Liotta, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., Brooklyn Prince, Christian Convery, Margot Martindale, Jess Tyler Ferguson, Christopher Hivju, sorry if I mispronounced that, Ayula Smart, Aaron Holiday, J.B. Moore, Leo Hanna, Kayun Kim, and Scott Cease, or Seiss, sorry. So the movie opens up with a guy tossing out cocaine from an airplane, and once he's done, he has to jump. He hits his head on his way out, knocking him unconscious, and so he doesn't deploy his chute, he just dies from impact. The news picks it up. Soon, a police officer gets involved, and the guy who's responsible for the cocaine, his son, and I guess his enforcer, or his drug dealer, also a mom, her kid, and the kid's friend. Unfortunately, I don't remember the characters' names, mostly because I didn't care too much for the characters. The story has a lot of plot points, even though its real focus is the Cocaine Bear, and I think it needed fewer characters. But I think because it's based on a true story, that's why there's so many characters. They're trying to capture every angle of the story. I was really expecting a stupidly hilarious movie. The first few minutes had some chuckles in it. I saw where they were trying to make jokes throughout the movie. It's just they didn't land with me. Didn't really land with the audience I was with either, which, I mean, the audience didn't help with my experience either. I had a bad fellow audience this time. There was a kid in front of me that was constantly on their phone, and there were a ton of people talking throughout the movie about the movie. But what are you going to do? You can't choose the audience you're going to watch the movie with. The movie goes just about as you would expect it. If you watch the trailer, you got a pretty good idea of what the movie is going to be like. The bear gets into cocaine and goes crazy and starts going on a killing spree, which means now it also has a taste for human blood and flesh. There should be comedic gold here, and they showed the good parts in the trailer, and they're not nearly as funny when you see them again. Now, as a horror movie, this does work. They do an okay job of treating this bear like Jaws. There's even a moment of a Jaws type theme in here. So it would have worked better if it was a straight up horror movie instead of trying to be a comedy. I mean, at least that's how I perceived the trailer, that this was supposed to be a comedy. I was at least hoping for a so bad it's good movie. I didn't even get that. And the bear CGI is pretty bad. I mean, unless you see the bear from far away, you can tell every single second that it's on screen that it's a CGI bear. The movie was interesting enough when it was being a horror movie, because it did gross me out, but if I'm going to recommend this movie, it's only going to be on streaming. Those are my thoughts on Cocaine Bear. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.